It is pretty hard to define a group of 60 million young adult and American teenagers, but I can try. We are obsessed with social media. We are pretty liberal and diverse. Our humor is super weird, and we are nihilistic? Wait, what? This might seem counterintuitive. In a world of climate change activists, self-proclaimed social media activists, and Black Lives Matter protesters, it seems like Gen Z cares more than ever before. But by digging a little deeper on what nihilism is and Gen Z's attitudes, we might be able to see a stronger connection. Put simply, nihilism is the belief in nothing, in the absence of meaning and purpose. If we take a look at our planet, we can see that. Because of climate change, the planet is dying. Pointless wars continue to be fought. Innocent lives continue to die. The capitalistic system is broken. In a horrible pandemic, the rich got richer. On one level of nihilism, this makes sense. The old institutions that we are, quote, supposed to believe in that led our grandparents to success don't work. But on an existential level, this goes further. Nihilism believes that objective meaning in life is absurd, worthless, and meaningless. For thousands of years, the basis of meaning was God. But as Friedrich Nietzsche aptly put, quote, God is dead. Gen Z is the least religious generation yet. 45% of Gen Zs have no religious affiliation. Many of the 45% are atheists. As science advances over time, our understanding of the universe also contradicts religion and personal identity. It would almost be a joke by God if he made at minimum 2 trillion galaxies that would take hundreds of trillions of years to visit if the universe was solely made for us. Science is beginning to show that humans are operating on a system of very complex algorithms, and thus, a computer could theoretically replicate a human. Many depressed Gen Zers may wonder if there's no heaven, and their life sucks, and the earth is just gonna burn anyway. What are they doing here? Many of them aren't sticking around to find out. Suicide rates, especially during COVID, have shot up. As gloomy as this philosophy sounds, nihilism can actually be one of the most optimistic outlooks. The father of nihilism, Friedrich Nietzsche, and his ideas are quite misunderstood. Nietzsche believed that nihilism is a disease, but can be fixed and give life even more meaning. Some accept nihilism as an end in the search for meaning. This is called passive nihilism. In order to give life meaning, passive nihilists would join movements. Wanting to be a part of something, they follow political parties, become more patriotic, join evangelical movements, etc. But Nietzsche preaches for active nihilism. The goal is to be self-aware that these previous institutions and any future ones of thought and life are useless, and to find meaning for oneself. This is directly related to his ideas on perspectivism. Our knowledge and the world itself are based on our individual perception via our senses and our brain. My eyes tell me that the sky is blue, but a bat might not see it that way. Since there is no way to actually know the truth, it can be anything you want it to be, to promote what's important to oneself. I think this is embodied in Gen Z. Gen Z members identify to be whatever gender they want to be, love whoever they want to love. Some even want to be animals. Also an aspect of nihilistic hedonism, smoking weed, having fun. Back to activism, they choose to fight for causes not because it has external meaning, but because it's important to them. Active nihilism is not an end to itself, but rather a blank canvas that we can paint whatever we want on.